help us meet our live goal. We've got 10 minutes, well, we got 8 minutes left now. And I've thrown my Sharpie 6 times in this live. We need 10 galaxies on TikTok, and we want 45,000 Facebook stars.
We have no YouTube goals?
Yeah, and then...
How many people are watching on YouTube, Avery? Can you tell me?
If y'all get us to 200 viewers, we're going to
162.
send us $100 on here.
Who?
What is
Wow. Wow. Doesn't like walking tacos, so maybe we'll do that again.
Did you like IMCA racing at Southern? It wasn't bad. I think
Are you taking
we
selfies?
could have had a little bit more fun. I think I like the 24 the most ultimately, but the 21 has been really, really good to me.
Will you
Hey.
guys come back to Vado?
Absolutely.
All right, so I'm gonna have to make this announcement like every 10 minutes. That's the only way that they agreed to all come out here. So the Papa George Memorial Race got rain postponed last night. I know that we're pretty equal right now on all of these platforms, right, Avery?
78, 85, 169.
Interesting.
YouTube's bigger?
YouTube.
They've been jumping back.
They're
and
moving.
forth. Facebook
People must be
hasn't.
flipping.
I don't think Avery gets enough credit for what she does.
Probably try to-
I'm watching her work these 3 cameras and mouthing stuff over there coaching. So yeah, yeah, we gotta get this
Hold on.
up.
Keep that on her for a second.
All right.
Avery, what did we purchase today to go into our tech bag?
Oh, I
YOLO
don't even know
box.
what. Yeah, YOLO box where it connects all of the cameras into one, where we don't have to do this. It funnels all of it into.
Is
one
that
thing.
what that thing is right there?
That's an extension.
Oh, my bad.
with
See, that's why I'm
about
sitting over here.
3 different
It's based in
cubes
out
plugged into each phones because Chase's phones were on 2%.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Well, that's because he just found out about this. He didn't know nothing about it.
Oh, Mad Jack's on YouTube.
He's gone.
What?
What's happening, Mad Jack?
Device as a race wife.
Oh, Lordy.
For who, me?
Yes.
Well, I'm actually a race mom, is what I would actually call myself.
Fair.
Best advice. I honestly say my best advice is to be at the races in person. My anxiety is a lot calmer when I'm there and I can see what's happening. When I try to watch these races on a streaming platform, I'll lose signal, that something will happen, and they don't always have the camera on my kid. Y'all, that is so frustrating. He's even been leading before, and they're back on the transfer spot. And I'm like, can I see what's going on with him? And then he's in the transfer spot, and they don't have the camera on him. They're on the leader. And I'm just like, be in person. If you can go to the races, go to the races. Don't miss out on it. You know, most of all, it's about quality time. I don't care if you are playing baseball, golf. I know that's a one-person sport, but hang out with the people you love, wherever you're at.
What's going on, everybody? It's Tuesday morning. I love giving Chase a hard time, so of course that's where I'm headed. I stay on him about his YouTube and his videoing, and you got to have the camera rolling. And here he's been out here all morning. I'm sure he's just so busy that he forgot the camera. So let's go in and give him a hard time. Hey!
Woo! Beer whistle.
Woo! The beer whistle? It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. What have you got? I mean, what's going on here?
Midlife crisis, I think that's what they call it.
Midlife crisis,
I
huh?
think that's what they call it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think how I'm gonna say this to you and get you fired up.
The camera's inside.
Well, back when I had my welding business,
Yeah.
you know what made me money?
Welder.
My welder.
Yeah.
So when I went to the job site, guess what I had hooked up behind my truck? My welder. I always have my welder with me because that's how I made my money. What's your deal, man? What's the problem? What's so hard about not forgetting your money maker?
You're right. You're right. I don't know.
I mean, I know you got a lot to do and everything, but how hard is it to walk out here and say, what's going on, guys? Tuesday morning, Chase and Mikey here. Salty's here on the table. We got the car tore apart. We're going to try to go racing local this weekend. Looking at Friday night at Hattiesburg Speedway, Hattiesburg, Mississippi. If y'all can be there, come see us. Saturday night, we're going to Deep South, Loxley, Alabama, the home of the High Banks. Look, get it. Yeah, I mean, what's so hard about this? What's so hard about it? I don't get it.
I got bent home. But I was fixing to put in a brand new upper, and then wonder what was wrong. See, I gotta be locked in.
Well, then come lock in and get everybody going, and then lock out and turn your camera on.
Dude, isn't that crazy?
What?
A bent Heim could cause so
It
much.
is crazy, and I mean, you know, you
And that's-
called
that's
it.
You know,
Yeah.
you miss a lot.
So let's be clear. We're not making excuses. It's just maintenance. Oh, you are, you
I don't
said?
went quick time if it wasn't for this time.
You felt that,
Yeah,
huh?
I felt that.
Yeah.
I did feel something was wrong.
Well,
I just didn't
Chase,
know what.
I'm going to say the bent Heim came when you hit the guy after the checkered, when the, anyway.
Yeah, that was last week.
Yeah. So anyway, way to go.
What an embarrassment to the
Good catch. I guess y'all got some why not dirt here on the table.
Yeah.
I like it. Salt, how you doing? Everything good with you? Yeah? No? You don't really say?
How can you tell if a Heim is bent? Because I think I can see it, but maybe I'm just me.
I would just say visual on it would be the only way. So I don't really say. Mike, what you working on, Mike?
I don't really know.
You don't really
I
know?
just tore his nose off because it's not good enough.
Oh, that one ain't good
To
enough?
run locally.
Oh, it's got to be a good one to
Put a
run.
brand new one on.
Okay,
But take
then.
the centerpiece out and put the old centerpiece in. Make a whole lot of
Because
sense.
it's got the graphics on it, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then we're losing Toronto.
Okay.
We love Toronto.
Yeah, we love Toronto.
Probably need to do that.
There you go.
Hopefully. If he knows what's right for him.
So we hadn't talked about Mr. Larry in a minute. Mr. Larry, Chase, you got another one of his carburetors that you broke out the box the other day on the at our test session up there on the 21. It was Mr. Larry's conventional style with the Willys Super Bowl bowls on there, and
I love it.
yeah,
Oh, man.
smooth piece, huh?
Yeah, that Mr. Larry builds a great piece. I gotta say, the Super Bowl carburetor has changed my program, changed my restarts. Like, there's been a lot of benefits to having a Super Bowl, but I will say that Mr. Larry's conventional style carburetor with the Super Bowls on it is a really good combination.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. And so, Mr. Larry, if you're having carburetor problems or needing a carburetor or just want to see if there's a difference, we found a difference once we stepped to Mr. Larry. Super awesome carburetor, super great guy. Mr. Larry's been really good to us over the years. He builds, my opinion, the best carburetor in the business. I know Jason Hughes runs him, Carlos Amata Jr. There's a lot of USMTS guys that run Mr. Larry's carburetors. And then, like Chase said, the Willys Super Bowl is an addition that you can send any build carburetor that you got to Willys and have the Super Bowl system put on. So
Yeah.
that's a upgrade as well.
you will have to purchase a carburetor from Larry and send it to Willie. So,
Right. Yep.
but But yeah, that is it's
Yeah.
changed my program in
Right.
a lot of ways for good.
100%.
So
So that's that. I'll let these guys get back to work. I always enjoy coming in and give them a hard time early in the morning. It's always fun. That's highlight of my day usually. Get them fired up, get their blood pumping a little bit. Where's Rock at?
we call him Blister.
Shows up when the work's done? Yes. Wait till he hears that. All right. Well, anyway. Check y'all later.
Getting back to work. Well, that's good, I guess. I don't know, really. What y'all changing or whatever y'all doing?
Changing it all day.
That seems like Honey Boo Boo. Hey, Honey Boo Boo.
I don't know how that's a win.
You just jumped your butt up, too. Look at this. I walk in out here to see what's going on. What is this?
I don't know. I ain't never seen it. Something weird machine posted. But Mikey's a liar.
This is filmed for the weekend.
Ain't this turbo?
Yeah.
I don't know if you get copyrighted.
I guess I can look at my, see what kind of content y'all been getting me. So all the talking I did this morning, no good.
I didn't hear no talk.
You didn't hear nothing?
I was getting ready to pick it up when we got done with this.
Yeah. When we got done with this.
Look,
This is ridiculous. All right. Well,
he had me choked up.
You can't put that on our video.
why?
We'll end up getting copyrighted or something crazy.
I doubt it. Back to work. Now it's time to go to work. I'm sorry I interrupted this. How long's this been going on?
Well, the movie's 2 hours.
Rock's got like a movie set chair. Rosie was out. Salty was out.
Them two had just stood up. They'd been sitting
Goodness.
over there.
Wow.
We had snowballs.
Listen, we had to regroup for this weekend. We had to regroup.
That's right, buddy.
I'd never seen it.
So
So he said, "Oh, he died. He tire runs over and smashes him. He died."
So then Rock had to watch the movie to see if Mikey lied or not.
So y'all have watched the whole movie?
No.
It's been on the whole time, but we hadn't like sat down and watched it until Haley got back with our snowballs, and then we sat down and watched it. We just watched the race part of it.
Tell me what you see here, huh? Look all around it. Tell me what you see.
It's all been up. Is that what we
Guess
looking
where
at?
that was?
Where?
Right here.
Yeah. Where we had that impact? Yeah.
We're chasing our old boy.
Where Chase run over that old boy under caution?
Yep.
Y'all seen I found a radio clip where they was calling him caution. You seen?
Did I laugh so
Did you?
hard?
Shut her down, 45.
No, I hadn't seen
It was me from Why Not where I had the radio and said, shut her down, 45, caution turn 2. It worked out perfect.
Well, I don't know how I friggin' missed it.
Honestly, I was still recording, but I was looking at the scoreboard, which apparently he was too, is why he run over Hayden. So we were all looking at the scoreboard apparently, and you see he didn't deny that because let's call it what it is.
Well, I know when he went by the checker, I knew he was still getting it. I knew that fella had kind of
Yeah.
checked up. But I was,
To be fair, he was probably looking at the scoreboard too.
I went ahead and decided to get up, and then I turned around and looked, and I said, well, dang, looks like the quarter panel's bent.
Yeah.
And then when he went off the track, I said,
Yeah,
it is
he's
bent.
knocked the whole
Yeah.
back end off the car, yeah.
Then when I get to the pits,
Well, I was sitting with that boy's dad, and he said, now I got to fix the left side. And he got up, and I was like, did Chase hit him or something? And when Chase come by, I was like,
That's
wow.
terrible.
Wow. So, yeah, it's awful, man.
But that was last week.
That's
So-
true, yeah.
so-
Yeah, now we're past that.
so we're
Yeah.
moving on up.
Moving on up. All right, well, I'll let you guys get back to work. I did not mean to interrupt y'all.
We got to put what's that chugga, what is that?
Thomas? The church you train?
No. At 95, what is that?
Lightning McQueen?
Yeah!
That'll be next.
Rosie's like, turn it on, turn it on. Yeah. All right. Like,
What's going on?
What?
All right, they're doing setup stuff on the 24th, so we can't get too close. You know what I'm saying? It's a secret. I don't care what anybody says, it's a secret. But obviously, I'm over here working while Honey's being Honey. And Rosie's trying to teach her how to be a good dog, but Honey don't listen. Anyway, that's dirt from Run Out. It's kind of odd. But I'm working on these rear hubs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got to check this stuff. Like, if we got hit in the right rear, you can kind of see that where she's bent. You know that ain't good. So we're gonna replace it with this new one, stuff like that. And yep. And yeah, like I said, they're just working on that stuff. Load stick from Weir's machine. So we'll go out here and look at what Haley did today. Right? Right. Miss Haley washed this thing. Somebody screwed my sticker out. Ain't cool. But Haley washed this thing today. So that's good. Yeah. She had a pretty good outing in this thing. I was proud of her. She did good. But that's wash day for you. And I got the trailer clean, stuff like that. But yeah, just weekly maintenance. We getting ready to go to Hattiesburg this weekend.
The bird.
Yeah, the bird. I don't think Rock's happy about going there, but that's fine. Know what I'm saying? It's what it is. We're going to win, so if you're there, just go to run second.
Look, just because you've been angry at everything and everyone this morning, don't try to get me into that. 'Cause
Bingo!
You don't realize that I'm looking forward to going to Hattiesburg.
Good job. So,
what's going on?
I'll just playing some bear.
Yeah. What day is it?
Wednesday.
What's the weather forecast
Not good.
for Friday? Still good for Saturday.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, that's not good. So we're still on right now for Saturday. Look like you got a lot of work going on the front end of this thing,
And that's the thing is we changed to our Weir's lowers.
right?
And I love my Weir's lowers. Like the Weir's lowers look a lot more low profile. I think it's a better product, much more durable. You're not gonna have the issues that you have with the Kaisers with the shock mounts. But the problem is to somebody that doesn't have a load stick and you don't check your ride heights afterwards, you're in a bind if you just bolt them on.
So
because
just,
the cups are
it's
in
not a
different
direct
places.
bolt up
No.
because it's a different, it
Again,
changes things.
I love the lowers.
Yeah.
They're on all my cars.
It's just better to start out with one or the other and stick
And
with it
stick to
because
it.
you got to do some math and calculating and figuring and hope that you
did it right.
did it right. So,
Yeah.
good deal. So we're on the Weirs now.
On this car.
Yeah.
And the reason we weren't there beforehand is because the car came with Kaisers and we didn't have a reason to change it.
Looks like this car already has them on there. Yeah. So this is the 21. Yep. So interesting fun fact. But yep.
Change one thing, change everything.
Yeah, that's a typical race car. you think you just changing one thing and it changes a lot. But
We gotta put a brand new right rear deck piece on this thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to, but we
Right.
need to. Just
Yeah.
on the right rear,
yep,
patch the left rear deck piece, put the old body back on it, and then we gotta rebuild the hood. The hood is in bad shape. It's
Yeah.
time to replace it. So
okay,
yeah, a little bit of work to do in a short period of time.
yep.
So, but
Well,
yeah.
good. And I hear the pressure washer going, so Mikey's out there washing stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm in here figuring, planning, calculating, whatever you want to call it. I got my lift sold. I was selling my lift because we don't use it at all for anything. I used it when we used to be out there when we first got going. Me and Chase used it all the time when it was outside my shop. Since we've had this shop, he has these roll around dollies, so we do not use a lift anymore for anything. And since Rocky and I moved it in here, we've used it a total of maybe 5 times, and that was really just messing around or other people borrowing it. So I got it sold. I got a guy coming to get it within the next week or so. So this is the inside of my shop, obviously. So what I've decided I'm gonna do right here is I park my motorhome outside this door right now. Chase unhooks his trailer out in my yard and parks his motorhome over here beside mine. So what I've decided I'm gonna do, selling my lift to get me some money together to do some work on my shop. So what I'm gonna do right here, I am building a wall all the way through this shop. So from right here over there is gonna be CHR shop space. I'm sorry, those dogs are barking. I hope that ain't affecting my video. So that's gonna be shop space. We're cutting that wall out right under that loft right there. We're gonna cut that out, and that's gonna be, this whole thing is gonna be open to Chase's shop in there. And that is gonna allow us to make this the fab room. This is gonna have his sheet metal table in here, my welding machines and table, and we're gonna move his racks to this wall right here. We're gonna insulate the roof and the end walls of this thing, and that's already insulated on the other side. We're gonna put an air conditioning unit. So this will be heating and cooled CHR racing space. This right here, from that wall that way, I'm taking that wall out, and I'm doing the same right here from that post over there, taking that wall out. And what that's gonna allow, when Chase comes home, he's gonna drive out through the yard, circle around, and he's gonna pull the whole rig, truck, trailer, and all, right through here. And it will fit. So he's pulling up, and when he stops, he's gonna actually be parked out there where he normally parks. The back of the trailer is gonna be hanging right out of this wall right here. Lift gate will be able to go up in the air because he's gonna park it where it's hanging out, and he'll be able to unload his car. That's where they wash at anyway. We may have to pour a slab out there or something to make it easy for him. Maybe not, I don't know yet. But we're trying to transform. Once again, growing. I got a lot of stuff I got to get rid of to make this work. There's a lot of stuff in here. As y'all can see, you know, most of y'all that know me know that I used to do welding and fabrication, and that's what I did for a living. That's what all my tools are. Nowadays, I don't do a whole lot of it anymore. I don't have time, got other stuff going on, all that kind of stuff. So I got to get rid of some stuff and make this work. I'm kind of nervous about that because I've always known that if I needed to go back to work, I could come out here and I got all my tools and I can get to work. But I think this is a step in the right direction, and that's what we're looking at. We're going to leave this door here. That way when we come home with sheet metal and stuff to load into Chase's sheet metal table, we'll be able to just open this door and come in. We may get with Ted and see what we got to do to insulate it. And anyhow, like I said, this is all going to be spray foamed and opened up right here going into Chase's shop. So we're adding on, and it's a great thing. Couldn't do it without all y'all. Like you said, weather's not looking good for Friday night. I hate that for my friends up at Hattiesburg Speedway because they just been getting rain out after rain out. It's just that time of the year. Deep South looks good in Loxley, so I think that's where we'll see y'all this weekend. So until then, see y'all later. Mike, you barefoot. What you doing?
Barefoot. I'm out here working.
Working. Work the shoes off of that dude. Look at this. Rosie has found a rag and was bringing it to y'all.
Yeah, she's
I know she wasn't going to chew that up in my yard.
She's putting it in the trash.
Oh, was she?
Yeah. Good girl. Look, trash.
Yeah. Pepper must have had got it and was ripping it up, and Rosie came and saved the day, man.
Pepper's anti-trash.
Yeah. Awesome. Clean up after a rain out.
Isn't that awesome?
Y'all are a heck of a team, man. Heck of a team.
One more time.
Boy. Boy. See what they do. You see how they treat me.
Dude, I mean.
You could have laughed it over anything. You could have done anything else, but what do you do?
And then the other one is
Good job, Mike.
What you think about it?
About
We just washed this rig, and I don't want to hear nothing from the 8G that it ain't clean enough, because it's clean enough. Ain't that right, boss man?
that's right.
So, yep, this thing's leaving clean as a whistle. He's about to critique it, but that's okay, because Rosie's around. Look at that, good girl. Bite him, good girl, good girl. Anyway, see y'all next week.
What's going on, everybody? It is Thursday. Coming out to see what the guys are doing. And here we go.
95.
Get a checkup, he's not.
What's up?
What's going on? Yeah.
I'm just fixing to come get that.
Was you? Yeah. I found it inside there. Actually, Ruby found it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll come and get it.
Yep. He was on his way to come get it, y'all.
I thought I heard you mention it.
Yeah. Yep.
What's up, homie?
We rebuilding shocks now or what? What we got here?
Yeah. First rebuild for me. This is my shim stack.
Yeah.
It's a piston, rod.
Yeah. Look like you got it figured out. All right, so what's the game plan?
The Berg if it don't rain out.
Right.
And Deep South.
So we
Regardless.
still looking at Hattiesburg. And then if
where
they
did you
rain out,
find next week.
man, I don't know. It's my mind's like I'm stressed out just from sitting in there trying to figure that out.
You're telling me.
So I don't know what we're doing. We'll figure it out. We'll
Yeah.
make a decision.
Yeah, I went and this morning was like, okay, I don't find somewhere to race. And
Right.
then it was like,
Yeah.
I'm not finding this
Yeah.
somewhere to race.
Yeah, it's a
What
little
are we gonna race? How are we gonna
right.
race?
That's what I ran into, and then you're looking at these races that are scheduled, and the one that's the most appealing is a 2-night race. So it's heat races one night and features the next, and I don't know that we'll be there that first night. So then that puts us at a disadvantage. And then
You
I
talking
found
about Springfield?
no, that's another one that you got to have. You got to have different rule package. So now you're at a disadvantage for that. So I mean, there's nowhere to go to just unload our car and go race it. The way
Well,
it's
there is, but
to get there. I mean,
Yeah.
because the one, I mean, even, why not's racing?
All right.
Why not's racing? Yeah, perfect. Let's bring it home to why not.
Yeah.
How are we gonna get from Menominee, Wisconsin to why not for Saturday night?
Son. Mike, what do they call us?
STML.
Don't look that up. Turbo came up with it. But don't, if that tells you, it's not G-rated.
Okay.
Pretty close though. You can make it G-rated.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah, we
Oh,
can
y'all
ride.
overnight truckers is
Yeah.
basically what we calling
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep them big wheels rolling.
Yep.
Then we'll be home.
Yeah.
We'll be able to relax.
Yeah.
We'll get to test before we have to go start from the 6th position of,
Yeah.
Well, have they canceled anywhere?
Nowhere yet. As far as this weekend, nowhere yet. They hadn't canceled, so. Yep. Man, what's bad? Hattiesburg had like this great forecast when I first was gonna do this, and now it wasn't, and now you're telling me that it's better, but I just ain't even looked.
it ain't worth looking. It's probably changed.
Done
since I
changed
looked.
again since this morning. Well, anyway, looks like y'all about got it ready to roll, so that's good. And either way, we're either running Friday or Saturday or both, so that works for me. But for now, just wanted an update, and that's what's up. Oh, they're tearing up somebody's shirt.
Not Rosie.
No,
Not
it
Rosie.
was Rosie was trying to get it and fold it, and it looked like Pepper was trying to tear it up.
Rosie never does anything.
There's that flag again.
All right. Yep. Stress. That's what's up. Stress.
What are you stressed about now?
So we were supposed to be going to MB Custom. We were supposed to be there Sunday night.
Yeah.
Ready for work first thing Monday.
Yep.
Get a car and come home.
Yep. Yep.
We're supposed to go to Weirs while we're up there. Swap out a machine, pick up parts, drop off parts, fix some parts. Alright, so we got to plan that into our trip. Jimmy Mars is going racing, so we're trying to get in a little time frame with Jimmy where he can fulfill everything he told us, which he always does, but he's got a schedule that he's trying to meet. So I checked the weather this morning. Trying to see what, because we're planning on now we're going racing Saturday night with this car, and it's raining right now. It's Friday. Race, 1.5 inches of rain at Deep South today, supposedly. So,
May not be happening.
yeah, as far as I know, they're still racing. I'm not saying they're canceled, but yeah, a lot of rain, a lot of precipitation. So we were going to come home from there Saturday night, get a little bit of rest, leave Sunday as early as we can. We were trying to go up into Missouri somewhere, stay the night, head to Bangor, Wisconsin, to Weirs for Monday evening before they close, do everything we got to do, then head on to Mars and be there for Tuesday. Well, snow is predicted for Weirs Monday. Snow is predicted for MB Tuesday. So I talked to Aaron Wilson. There is snowing there now, which to them, snow is nothing. They just drive through it. For us, I don't want no part of it. I don't know about you. You act like you might want some of it. I don't want to drive through snow again.
Okay, so
So-
where are we at?
Where we're at is, Aaron went and talked to Jimmy, and Jimmy said we can put this off till the 1st of April because he said the weather's going to be bad all next week up there. So if we want to postpone it another week, then that work. If we're still coming, that's good. Yeah, that's fine. He's all good with it. But if we did want to put it off, we put it off. It's one of them things, to me, we don't have to go get this car, right? We want to. We're excited. Woo, let's go get it. But I don't want to drive through ice and snow and everything else to get to it. You know, we're spoiled. We shorts, t-shirt. This is our weather down here. we're just not used to having to work our schedule around that kind of weather. So where that puts us, I don't know. Like whatever you want to do, kind of. But then again, I don't want to go. I don't want to do it. What you think?
Just weather sucks.
Yeah.
That's just the bottom line. I don't know. I don't want to seem like a spoiled little brat, but it's stupid.
Yeah.
Can't race, can't go get race cars, can't. It's just,
Yep.
it sucks.
Yep. It's life.